you guys, going live. I'm going to do a lunchtime guided meditation. Maybe give a few minutes for people to hop on, to find their comfortable seat. So I still have the fort up, and I have been doing a lot of meditation and practices in this fort and gaining lots of insight, connecting to that deeper knowing, that deeper wisdom, and I've decided to keep it up for a couple of more days. I will be posting for you a few of those insights. I did a few videos in here for you and sharing them with you, some practices, some practice tips, some just insights or inspiration that have come to me, and sharing those with you along the way. I'm going to do a recommendation for a book recommendation. Someone asked for a book recommendation, somewhere they could start their journey, and did a little video on that. We'll be posting that for you the next couple of days. So thanks for joining me today, you guys, for this guided meditation. If you are quarantined and at home, you probably have a little extra time during your day. Maybe you don't have that half an hour commute or hour commute every day. Or maybe you have a little extra time that you are just working at home from your table. They don't have to get ready to go to work, so you have an extra 15 or 20 minutes of not getting ready time. Or maybe you have a little extra time during your lunch and can spend your lunch time doing a little guided meditation practice. And so hopefully we are using this time wisely. We've been given a gift, and to be able to use this time wisely to start a new practice, a mindfulness or meditation practice that could be so helpful and beneficial for us right now, or just to lean in a little deeper into your practices. I've been adding an extra meditation a day or doing an extra practice here and there when it feels right, and really loving playing with that more natural rhythm and cycle as I'm able to really see what my cadence and rhythm is naturally, not you wake up, you go to this place at this specific time, and So if anybody's out there, if you can give me a sound check, let me know if you can hear, and I'll get started. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. We're going to do a guided meditation. You'll just need to close your eyes and have an upright spine, whether your spine is straight from lying flat or your spine is straight from being seated. So if you're lying down and doing your meditation practice, you just want to make sure that you don't fall asleep during the middle of it, that you keep yourself awake. And if you're seated and upright, you may want to have a cushion or bolster or pillow or something to sit on so your hips are a little bit higher than your knees, or you may want some cushions for your knees to support your spine and back. So I'm going to give you a minute or so to settle in. This is a great time too to say, hey, tell everybody in the house or in your room, I'm going to be here for about 5-10 minutes meditating. Please do not disturb. This is your do not disturb sign on the door you're putting out. Or join in if you have a family member or people around that you want to join in this practice. And today we're going to do a practice on the head, the heart, and the hara. So this, in other words, could be called the chakras, the 7 chakras, from root to crown. In Qigong or Qigong and Tai Chi or Tai Chi, it's, the upper, middle, lower dantians, the 3 dantians. I like to call them the head, the heart, and the hara. So the hara is the belly, heart, center, and the head. Some lineages practice meridian lines or energy lines. There's so many different names for this. You could call this 100 different things in different lineages. Basically, we have 3 main energy centers in the body. And when I say energy centers, I mean literally a lot of stuff is going on in these centers. So in the hara or the belly, you have your digestive system. This is your fire, like it gets fired up in your digestive system. We want it to be online and working properly, especially in times of stress. It's also our reproductive system. A lot of stuff goes on in the belly area. And then we have the heart center and chest area. this is the place oftentimes where like fear, ego, sensations come up or emotions come up in this area. Like if I reached in and sucker punched you right there in your solar plexus, the first thing that would happen would you would recoil and come into this place of fear. And so this is often a place, also the heart center, they've done, look at heart math, go look up that stuff. This is the biggest electromagnetic field that our body produces. So stuff's going on here. And then of course the head, this is our one of the biggest uses or users of carbohydrates, our constant thinking mind. And so we're going to pay attention a little bit and get into the body today, into the head, the heart, and the hara. And we're going to connect to those three centers in the body, and just start to, instead of being, we're outside right now. We're so like over what's going on, we're going to go, what's going on in here? What's going on inside? Now we're going to flip that mirror and go, what's going on inside? How can I support myself? Yeah, so when you're ready, just settle and give a little wiggle side to side, and take a few, maybe a yawn or a ah or a ha, and that can be an AH or an HA. Maybe you shake the eyebrows up and down a few times to let go of any tension through the face. Relax any muscles in the face, and take a few more exhales through the mouth. Just reset the cadence of the breath, reset your rhythm of breath back to your bare breath, your natural breath, your organic breath. And then when you're ready, just closing the mouth, closing the eyes. If you have glasses, take them off and set them to the side. And relaxing all the muscles to the face that you can relax. We're just going to kind of go through the body and let go of any readiness to move, any tension or tautness we kind of carry constantly. This, where are we going to move, and this readiness to move. So we're just going to go scan through the body and kind of let go of any of that, so it can completely come to a resting, a still point. So relaxing anything you can relax in the face, the cheekbones, the jawline, the throat, the neck, anything in the shoulders, down the spine. Maybe you relax the hips and the sit bones and the backs of the legs, and you're feeling whatever parts are touching the earth. If you're seated, maybe you feel the rear end or the back side of the legs or the feet resting in the earth beneath you, or resting on the cushion beneath you or the floor beneath you. And you can put your hands in any comfortable spot, on the knees, in the lap. If you're laying down flat in Shavasana, you can let them flop out to the sides. Any place that's comfortable. We're not looking for anything particular, just a place that can allow you to maybe not hunch your shoulders too far forward so you can keep that spine upright. And we make this connection, if you're seated, to the earth as you press gently against the earth. There's a little curve in that lower back. Opens up the belly, lengthens up through the spine. Maybe give the head a little wiggle and find a neutral spot. Maybe the chin jots forward a little bit here to open up the back of the neck and relax. And then you're letting go maybe into the back of the neck and the shoulders and down the arms, any readiness to move. Letting the arms become like limp noodles or like a wet rag. Same thing with the torso. Same thing with the hips, knees, ankles, and toes. Just letting that lower body become loose, the legs like limp noodles or like a wet rag. And then as we close the mouth, we start to breathe through the nose. And then just taking a minute or two to notice the breath as you breathe, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Maybe the right nostril's plugged, maybe your breath is deep, maybe your breath is shallow. Doesn't matter, you're just connecting to your bare breath, your natural breath. Following the breath on the inhale. Following the breath as you exhale. Maybe you feel the coolness on the inhale as you take that breath in. Maybe you feel the heat as the body's acclimated and warm the breath as you exhale. And we're going to start at the top and work our way down. So we start with the head, go down to the heart, and then into the hara. So take a few breaths here and just bring your awareness, concentration, focus to the head. Any sensations in the skull, in the head, in the face. And it may be superficial. Maybe you just feel the outer part of the head along the scalp, the hairline, or you may get deep and more internal with this practice. Just connecting to the sensations there. And there's a myth in meditation that we are trying to stop or slow down the thoughts or control them in some way. And we do come to places of still point where the thinking mind just settles into its natural. There is a natural place for the thinking mind, but there's a method and a way to get there. Today we're just going to allow ourselves to observe whatever's going on there. Just observing those busy thoughts, maybe observing or feeling the sensations in the head. And we're not following them. We're not getting dragged along by them. If a thought comes in and you get lost in that thought, or that thought leads you to another thought, the magnificent moment in meditation is the moment you realize, oh, my mind has wandered away. And then you come back to whatever your focus of meditation is, which right now is the head, sensations along the scalp, maybe along the face. And we're just allowing those busy thoughts to come and go. We're not following them. We're not getting sucked into them. Just seeing what's going on. And in this moment, nobody needs you. Nothing to do but stay present. Just to be here now in the sensations. In the space of the head, neck, throat area. We often think we are constantly needing to do something or go somewhere or be thinking. So just allow yourself to lay that down. There's nowhere to go. Nobody needs me right now. Just telling yourself that. Nothing to do but just become aware. Witness. Start observing what's going on internally. Take a few more breaths here. And just set maybe a placeholder somewhere in the back of the mind of like, I'm going to just allow the thoughts to wash through me. I'm going to allow myself to be present for the next few minutes. So mind, if you have something you want me to pay attention to, I'm going to put a placeholder. I'll come back to that when I'm done with this meditation. But for right now, I want you to focus on, be aware of, pay attention, be present in the sensations in my body, completely internally. Give your mind something positive, something productive to do, if it's going to be chattery boxing all over the place. Tell it what you want it to do. I want you to stay present. And over come back. That place of presence. And then we're going to start to move down. I'm going to drop us back all the way down. Let's drop into the hara. Let's kind of get grounded. Maybe you feel the earth beneath your body, your legs, your hips, your glutes, your rear end. If you're lying down flat, it's the whole back side of your body maybe, and you just feel the weight settle in, letting go, and you feel that support beneath you. Soften through the hips and the pelvic floor. And then really soften through your belly or heart center. Just let it relax. Let it just become full and round. And breathe into it. And it's this kind of rocking forward and back motion rather than this stress, fight, or flight, up and down, vertical breathing. We want to kind of breathe forward and back. It's this kind of gentle rocking forward. As you inhale, you feel the belly like a big balloon. And as you exhale, the belly sinks and contracts into the spine. And as you inhale, you let the belly become full and round, so it helps the diaphragm, it helps the breath, it helps bring in those nice big breaths. So we're kind of actually exaggerating the breath here a little bit with the belly, letting it become full and round on the inhale like a big balloon. As you exhale, let it sink and contract, and you come to this deep place of relaxation, this letting go. And it's also a beautiful, gentle massage for your internal organs to say to your central nervous system, hey, let's come into rest and digest. Parasympathetic mode, chill out mode. Just feeling that kind of gentle massage through the belly. As you inhale, the belly expands like a big balloon. Exhale, the belly sinks towards the spine. First thing that happens when we get stressed, this is why I always tell people why yoga and meditate, all these practices help with weight loss, is the first thing that happens when we get stressed is our body goes into fight or flight preservation mode. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening. Start producing all those stress chemicals and hormones, and I don't know when she's going to eat next, and it might be stress eating, and I don't hold on to all the fat. Like our body goes into this status of holding and withholding and scarcity economy mode. So this is the time to just let go of that. Just breathe. Just fucking breathe. Because if you're watching this and you're sitting here, you're safe. And you are okay in this moment. In this moment, you are okay. And just feel the pleasure of the relaxation in the belly and the letting go. Feel that kind of breath like a wave through the body. Allow yourself the pleasure and the joy of that relaxation and the pure simplicity of the breath. As you inhale, you get satiated, saturated, filled up. It's such a simple, pure, beautiful way. And as you exhale, it's this relaxation, this letting go, this cycle. And then you can feel free to stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, we're going to move on to the heart center. So I kind of went a little out of order here, I think in a good way. So when you're ready, you come up with your attention awareness, eyes closed still, to the sensations in your heart center, into your chest, into the front of the chest, to the back of the chest, the sides of the chest, all of the chest area. And even down into that solar plexus area, that little vulnerable part just below the chest, and see if you can just focus on the incoming, the outgoing breath in that area. And it's the same thing with the belly. As you inhale, the chest kind of expands in every direction. As you exhale, it sinks towards the spine. So we're dropping down deep with our breath. We've become shallow. When we're stressed, we're shallow breathers. We're going to drop down into the fullness of your chest and just breathe into that whole chest area. Breathe into your whole heart, front, back, top, bottom, side to side. And in this area and in this space, Your message is to just let go. Let go. If you want to, you can place a palm on the heart center, one palm or both palms on the heart center, and just feel, I can't do this because I have the microphone, I just realized I put it there, but just feel the weight of the hands resting on the chest. This is a little extra grounding effect. It's beautiful. Also, you feel yourself supporting yourself, giving yourself what you need in this time of unknown, this time of change, evolution, and growth. It can be scary for us, can bring up a lot of emotions. Just paying attention, witnessing the sensations in the chest. And it's the same sensations here as you bring in the breath. It's that full inhale. Feeling the rib cage expand, and you feel as you just, it's the simplest thing, taking a breath, but it's the one thing we can't live without, right? Oxygen. And you feel that complete, utter saturation, that complete, utter joy, that fulfillment that just a simple breath can bring. We're always looking for these big things to fulfill us, but sometimes it's as simple as just taking a beautiful, deep, relaxing breath. And the same thing on the exhale is just the letting go. And then if you want to, you can place one palm on the belly or hara and one palm on the heart center. And just feel the weight of the palm in the body. And you kind of you'll feel it a little bit more like a wave there as you breathe in unison with the belly and the chest. And just allowing the hand to rest on the belly or the hara and one on the heart center. And it doesn't matter if it's right or left, up or down, which hand feels good. Try both of them in both positions and see what feels right for you. Just taking a few more breaths here. And then maybe connecting all three places. Basically, you're spreading your awareness to all three places in the body. Maybe feeling whatever you feel in the head. And the heart and the hara. Feeling that whole kind of spinal column. This is the nervous system, you guys. Runs up, it's all the information in the body runs up and down here. We're connecting all three places of the body, allowing them to communicate and be cohesive, coherent, connecting to your natural rhythm and intuition. So let's take maybe 10 more breaths here, and you don't have to count them out. We're just going to about that. 10 breaths. Inhale, belly and chest expand in all directions. Air comes through the throat as you exhale. Belly and chest sinks and contracts. Feeling that breath like a wave up and down the spinal column, all the way up into the crown of the head, all the way down into the softened, relaxed pelvic floor. Letting go of any tension, anything that doesn't serve you in the body, any readiness to move, just being here. Every time the mind goes, oh, what are going to be done? What are we doing next? Just be like, this is what we're doing. Stay here, be present. That is enough. That is enough. And when you're ready, we're going to end with the hands in Ujjali Mudra or prayer or palm pose. It just feels really good. So whether you buy into all of those names or not, it doesn't really matter. It just feels really good. We're going to rest the forehead on the backs of the thumbs and just relax the shoulders down. Just bringing our awareness and attention to that prefrontal cortex area. This is the latest part of the developmental brain area that just kind of jams us up sometimes, gets overwhelmed, and we're just feeling the sensation of the thumbs across the forehead and just letting go. Chilling out, calming down, taking a breath. In this moment, you have air to breathe, a cushion under your ass, a safe place to be. Can't ask for anything more than that. I'm just leave you with one of my favorite quotes. I think it was from Spencer. I can't remember his name. He's an attorney, Jerry Spence. I would rather have a mind that is open to wonder than closed by belief. So as you move throughout your day, allow your mind to just be open to the wonder of your new normal today. To the wonder of maybe extra time you have, or an opportunity to be kind to yourself or somebody else, or share something or help someone else, or to just be present. I would rather have a mind that is open to wonder than closed by belief. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. Stay here and hang out as long as you like. Have a fabulous day. Namaste. If you have any questions, feel free to post. I will hang out and stay here a little bit longer live in case you have a question that comes up. Could be anything from seating posture to anything on the practice. Hi, Maria. Hey, you guys. Thanks for joining me. And you can always replay this, on your lunch break. When you have a few extra minutes, you can just fast forward into where we start the meditation and take a few minutes every day. I'll be posting a few more lives this week for you guys, and then also posting you some of the other helpful videos and insights and things I've come across. And thanks for joining me out there, you guys. Have a great day.